Ow! What's up, strugglers? Comic King here. Just finished working. Have a long drive back home. But yeah. Anyways, sorry, distracted. Seeing what's the best way for me to get out of here. But anyway, yep. Head back to school for finals. I'll knock out the semester, and then I got Christmas break, man, and I cannot wait. I've basically been doing school nonstop since last January, so the last real break I had was, damn it, gates closed. Anyway, I'll turn around. Anyway, last time I had a real break was last Christmas, man. So I am ready. Head home. I would go to the gym, get a workout in. I haven't worked out in a little over a week. Gotta get this shit together. But anyway, a lot's happened since the last video. But yeah, I'm filming this. I'm gonna give my review of the first 2 episodes of Commandos. Start of DCU's finally here. Gen Gun DCU's finally here, man. And then also do a little comic book haul. And Austin Books, man, greatest comic book store on the planet. Go out there and support them, dude. But yeah, man, they awesome. Picking up my poll list. Got to get issue. It's been a minute since I picked it up, but I got to get issue 2 of Absolute Batman. I think Ultimate Spider-Man issue 11 is in there. But yeah, anyway, man. Fuck these fucking allergies, dude. Fucking hate this shit. But all right, Commandos. DCU finally here, dude. I'll just say it outright. Fucking loved it. I know that's probably controversial. A lot of people are iffy on it. Everyone's like, dude, how do you like it? The animation's kind of like subpar, blah, 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 blah. But I wasn't looking for something fucking like amazing, like Arcane level or Spider-Verse level animation. Nah, it's just a, direct to HBO, DC Studios animated show. And I expect it to be better quality than most of the animated shit DC's been putting out lately, but like not like ass, And I gotta break it to you, this is the best DC animation I've seen in a minute. Now, I never finished Caped Crusader. The biggest Batman guy, right? Batman, Superman, Hal Jordan, those are my fucking guys, man. But Batman, he's my guy. But Batman animated series is my favorite TV show on the face of the fucking planet, dude. That's my favorite show, period. Kevin Conroy's my Batman, like Mark Hamill's my Joker. He's my Batman. If someone says, who's your favorite Batman? It's fucking Kevin Conroy. R.I.P., dude. Fucking, I remember the day he died, man. I was marching a parade in, where was it? Fort Worth. It was terrible freaking weather, man. I get on the bus and he's, open my phone, that's the first thing I see. Like, my friend texted me, like, dude, Kevin Conroy passed on, and saw an RQ. Dude, sad day. But anyway, yeah, Batman animated series, my favorite show. And I need to watch Caped Crusader. I've just been super busy. And I think the reason why I'm so intrigued to watch Commandos is because, one, it's the huge James Gunn fan. So, one, he made it. And two, it's the start of the DCU, right? Like, kind of the soft start, prelude to Superman a little bit. So basically, it's basically prelude to Superman, or prelude to the universe as a whole, right? But my back. But yeah, I gotta watch Caped Crusader. I watched the first episode and I thought it was okay. My little brother watched it, and he said he liked it. It's just the fact that it's not really about Batman. And listen, I'm not a political guy. I ain't gonna get into politics at all on my channel. No, that's a non-negotiable, right? But at the end of the day, I don't like it when, like, if there's political stuff or stuff that's related to modern whatever in superhero content or nerd content that I like it. I don't care about all that stuff. Representation, fucking go for it, dude. I'm down for it as long as it's done right and it doesn't take away from the story or it's not the whole point, right? Now, there's certain stories that's what it's all about, and it works, right? That's the whole point. But I guess what's a good example, right? I guess like Black Panther, right? That was a huge, and what Black Panther, the first Wonder Woman especially, fucking huge for I mean, everybody. I mean, the first Wonder Woman's one of my favorite superhero movies of all time, man. I'm a Wonder Woman guy. Gal Gadot, if you're listening, dude. Anyway. But yeah, I mean, for culturally, those were huge, and they made points in those movies, and it was fucking valid, and that's the whole point, and it fucking works. That's the whole point of those characters. There you go. But, you know, Batman, like, I don't need that, right? And so it's just, or it shouldn't be the point, you know, I guess, like, for example, they gender swapped the Penguin. I don't give a fuck. It's an Elseworlds thing. Do what you will. It's just the writing was just kind of, it was just kind of You know, I don't, you know, I want to be about Batman. That's why the fucking Robert Pattinson's Batman movie is so fucking good. That's the Batman movie I wanted for years, because he's, you know, it was with him. He was Batman the whole time. It was with him the entire time, right? It was awesome. But anyway, I gotta watch Caped Crusader. I'll do a review on my next chapter video about that if I ever get around to watching it. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Big tangent. Anyway, fucking Creature Commandos, loved it. I'm giving it a 9 out of 10, dude. For the first 2 episodes, I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. I'll do like movies and shows and stuff if I ever talk about that. I won't make, you know, I want my channel to be a comic book channel, right? These chapter videos I'm making are kind of be blog style, but then everything else will be like comic book reviews, and I'll occasionally do a special video, like I'm thinking about calling it like the breakdown, where, you know, I'll get friends who either haven't read it or have read it, and we do like a deep, you know, 30 to 40 minute, maybe hour conversation over a particular graphic novel or story, right? Or maybe even do that for a show. But otherwise, that any movies and stuff, unless it's like huge, like I'll definitely do this for Superman or the Batman Part 2 or Fantastic Four or something, or maybe even the new Lord of the Rings. I'm a massive Lord of the Rings fan. War of the Hammer, 1 week away, dude. I can't wait. But, you know, for those, I might do like a specific video, but everything else I'll probably just address in my chapter videos, right? These I'll do every once in a while, kind of style, blog style, right? Other than my comic book reviews. That's really the only other thing I'll do on here. But anyway, I think for movies and television, that kind of content, given that, like, you know, I'll do number systems just out of 10, and then all comic books would be like letter grades. But anyway, I loved Creature Commandos, dude. I really liked episode 1. I wasn't so sure if I'd like it or not. It picked up, it was funny and stuff, but definitely by episode 2, I thought it was much better. It was awesome. I forget the guy's name half the time, but the guy played, I always call him Rumlow, you know, Crossbones from Captain America. He's playing Rick Flag Sr. He was great. I think my favorite, I love David Harbour's Frankenstein. He's hilarious. I really like, I love Alan Tudyk. If you haven't watched Resident Alien, I haven't watched it like as a whole, but my parents and I got a couple friends who watch it. I've seen clips and a couple episodes. It's absolutely hilarious, dude. I mean, I'll watch anything with that guy, and he's so funny. Dang, I fucking hate traffic. But go. Anyway, man, love Creature Commandos. I think it's a solid start to DCU. My only gripe with it is, since it's an animated show, right? I think it's only 8 episodes, you know, 20 minutes an episode. I was hoping like this. I think it's controversial and stuff right now. I think Creature Commandos would have done far better if it was released all at once instead of weekly. Like an episode like the Penguin, that's like a, you know, hour long, 45 minutes an hour long episodes, every episode and stuff, like, you know, stuff like that. Definitely, like, you could definitely get people to hold on and keep their attention for several weeks, you know. Something like The Sopranos, it's just like hour long, basically movies. Stuff like that, yeah, once a week. But, you know, animated, I would have preferred if they dropped it all at once. I guess that's my only gripe with it. But that proves how much I loved the first 2 episodes, because it had me feeling that way, man. And yeah, absolutely loved it. I'm hoping we see, there's the trailer, spoiler alert. I'm gonna chat for you, definitely, I'll go into spoilers. Do yourself a favor, watch it. But anyway, starting now, there's the trailer, like kind of mid-season trailer already or something, I guess, or tease for the future. And Superman was on a cross. It's like another vision, kind of like the freaking Nightmare stuff and Snyder's things, right? And so I'm kind of wondering if, you know, we'll see that, or if that's something, maybe it's not a vision of the dark vision of the future. Maybe it's just Cersei fucking with the Creature Commandos, or Task Force M, as Waller calls it. But, yeah, man, I loved it. I'm super excited. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but I personally loved James Gunn's Suicide Squad way better than the first one. I would love to see the fucking Ayer cut. I think the Ayer cut sequel would be, even if it's not great, I want to see it. think it'd be really cool, and especially the stuff that I heard that like it was supposed to be like Steppenwolf was supposed to be at the end, and the parody and stuff. I want to see it, and also you got to get. Come on, he's not my favorite, but I want to see all the shit Jared Leto did. You know, he was in the movie for like fucking 8 minutes or something. But I want to see all that content, man. What's to lose? They've rebooted the universe. Might as well fucking release it or whatever. I think that'd be an easier release than like what they have with Justice League. But anyways, I love the Suicide Squad. I love that kind of dark, deprived, like sadistic, whatchamacallit, like inappropriate Deadpool, joking style humor, that raunchy sense of humor, like dark comedy. I love, that's right up my alley. I love that genre. And this is basically, it's a sequel to the Suicide Squad, like Peacemaker was. And so it's definitely that R-rated anime show. Again, I've said it a million times. Loved it. First 2 episodes both get a 9 out of 10 for me. I can't wait to see where it goes, man. And anyway, yeah, I'm gonna do a comic book haul, show you my poll list, and one other topic I want to talk about today was I'm the biggest motherfucking Green Lantern fan on the planet. Hal Jordan is one of my favorite characters in all of fiction. He's in my top 5 superheroes ever, man. Top 3. Green Lantern, as big as a Batman Superman guy I am. My first comic book I ever read, which I will review on the channel, was I'm gonna risk it. Yeah, come on, get to the chopper. My first comic book I ever read, man, was Emerald Dawn, the post-crisis Green Lantern story, Hal Jordan. But I love all the Green Lanterns. Jon Stewart is right there. That's hard. I think Jon Stewart and Kyle Rayner are tied for me. But I love Jon Stewart. I think everyone loves him because of Justice League and Justice League Unlimited. I mean, that developed his character so much more than the comics did initially. And basically they made that his character in the comics, man. Comics more focused on the architect. And I think, I might be wrong, I haven't read a lot of Jon Stewart stuff. I want to read the new Green Lantern War Journal by Phil Kennedy Johnson, who's one of the best upcoming comic book writers, man. His Superman stuff was fucking peak, dude. But I want to read his Green Lantern War Journal. I heard that's great. It's about Jon Stewart. But, you know, I think the show started him being in the Marine Corps. I might be wrong. That might have been the comics all along. But they definitely incorporate that anyway, especially by Green Lantern Rebirth when they brought back the Corps. But anyways, long story short, man, I'm a huge Hal Jordan. Hal Jordan's my guy. You know, I think I relate to him so much because, you know, sure, I love Batman and Superman, but like Batman and Superman are my 2 favorite superheroes of all time, right? But to me, the most related, for me personally, the life experiences I've been through and what I currently go through, and for me, the most 2 relatable superheroes for me is Daredevil and Hal Jordan Green Lantern, you know, and you know, I think the reason I love them is because they show him, like, for Daredevil, his life sucks. Like, he gets beats down, but he just gets back up every time. That kind of like Batman, but, you know, he's the poor man's Batman. And so, you know, and so it's just how he's able to manage through it, and shows that, like, you just got to keep persevering. And then for Hal Jordan Green Lantern, dude, I relate to him because I feel like of the original Justice League, dude, he's the most... It's like that line that Batman says in Justice League Origin by Jeff Johns. He's the most human out of the league, in a way, like, along with Batman. But Batman's fucking billionaire, you know? Unless you have $1 billion, you can't really relate to Batman. But Hal Jordan's most human. You know, he's just an Air Force pilot. He's just a dude serving his country, but just a everyman schmo. And I think the reason I relate to him so much and I love him so much is because out of the original Justice League, he has faults. Like, he became a bad guy. Like, he came in... You know, Green Lantern Rebirth, I think, is the greatest retcon in comic book history. What Jeff Johns did with Green Lantern Rebirth is just phenomenal. Tying it all in and making it work so he could redeem Hal Jordan. But he had a whole redemption arc, man. He made mistakes. Like, the thing is, it's like superheroes, like, we strive to be them because they're the perfect everyday. That's who we strive to be. And Hal Jordan, I think I love him so much because he made mistakes. He fucked up a couple times, right? But he got through it. He realized what he did was wrong. And so, I mean, what he did was real fucking wrong. He obliterated half the Corps, or almost the whole Corps, man. But you know, it shows that we could all make mistakes in our darkest moments, but you just gotta persevere through. You know what I mean? And I think that's why I relate to him so much. And I got a deep family history in the military and everything like that. And I just love veterans and stuff like that, man. And so, you know, I just love Hal Jordan. I guess, anyway, tangents aside, now that I've expressed my love for Hal Jordan, is the fact that, okay, besides Superman, oh man, people are gonna be looking. I don't know. I had 10 windows. Everybody look at me talking to my fellow strugglers. Look like I'm fucking crazy. But anyway, besides Superman, Lanterns is my most anticipated project of Chapter 1 of just any DC, like Batman Part 2 and Superman, and then fucking Lanterns, dude. I cannot wait for that show. I think it's fucking awesome that it's focused on Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan. I actually like the idea of an older Hal Jordan with the bringing in young Jon Stewart. However, I guess I'm nervous about it because no one knows anything about the show, right? There's just a bunch of rumors. And David Lindenhoff, or I think that's how you say his name, he's the guy who was behind the Watchmen show, which I loved, but it was about racist stuff. But I think Watchmen is one of the show that it's a sequel to the comic book, not the Snyder movie. That's one of the best comic book shows I've ever seen. I fucking loved it. The peak television, dude. So good. But you can tell those kind of stories because it's Watchmen. Now, Green Lantern, especially after Guardians of the Galaxy, Aquaman, all this shit that we've, all this crazy stuff that we've got to because the technology is there. Green Lantern is so easy, yet they just, I don't know how they fuck it up. You know what I mean? They should fuck it up. And it's my most anticipated thing, and I'm just super nervous they might fuck it up. And I heard, now we don't know anything, it could be amazing, right? But why are we looking for 60-year-olds to play like Hal Jordan? I'm hoping it's probably because they kill off. If that's the case, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. I hope the reason is because they're gonna do the fucking Parallax art. He gets the gray temples and stuff. That'd be fucking amazing. And Kyle Chandler is the perfect casting for Green Lantern. I love Kyle Chandler. I think he'd be a great Hal Jordan. And the guy they got, Aaron Pierre, to play Jon Stewart, I saw him. You know what's so funny? I think it's amazing he got cast as him because I just watched the movie Rebel Ridge a couple months ago, right when it came out. And he was a Marine, right? And he looked like, I told my dad right then and there, no idea they were going to cast him. I was like, dude, he'd be an amazing Jon Stewart. Fucking a month and a half later, cast as Jon Stewart. I was like, holy shit. And I'm just afraid. It's a terrestrial-based story. I can't wait for that. Oh, I mean, I guess what I'm trying to say is it's a terrestrial-based story. It's like, I think, they're cops. They're like space detectives. I have theory, but, a murder happens in town, but it's related to extraterrestrial stuff. Like aliens were involved in this terrestrial murder, which I think would be awesome. That's how it should be. And I saw the interview James Gunn's like, well, you've never seen a Green Lantern story in space, blah, 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 blah. You want something different. I'm like, yeah, but the reason we're all asking for that is because we haven't gotten a good Green Lantern movie. We haven't gotten a fucking Green Lantern story in space like traditional Hal Jordan space cops doing that. We want that. That's what we want. Now, I trust in James Gunn. I trust HBO, DC Studios. Tom King's on it. I'm a massive Tom King fan. But I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm worried that, like, they're going to use Hal Jordan to kill off and make Jon Stewart the main Green Lantern through that method. And I don't want that, man. I want them together. I want Hal Jordan around for a long time. And if, I want that. And, like, I fucking love Jon Stewart and everything, but I heard that they're like, the rumor is his love interest is, like, 20 years older than him, is the only mixed race in, like, a racist old town, and they're having an affair, and she hates her husband, and they're fighting racists or something. Hal Jordan doesn't want to be. That just sounds weird to me. That doesn't sound like a Green Lantern story. Maybe but the thing is, that's just rumor, speculation. It could be anything. And if that's the case, it could be fucking amazing. I could be wrong, right? I'll fucking bite my tongue on that. It's just, I'm a massive Green Lantern fan. I just want them to get it right. I want this show to be amazing. And even if it takes place on Earth, I want to go to space, or at least a couple episodes, or have scenes in space on Oa. Like, come on, give it a Game of Thrones size budget. You can fucking do that. I want the full Green Lantern costume, Hal Jordan mask, and everything, dude. And I just hope we get it, man. But anyway, ranked aside, I'm pumped. That's my most anticipated project besides Superman. But hopefully they get it right, man. Don't fuck it up. But anyway, I'm going to head in, get my pool list. I'll show you what I got, and I'll catch you on the other side. Yeah. I'm back, strugglers. All right, picked up my pull list. So I got Absolute Superman issue 2. I've been so busy, man, working and school and stuff. I haven't had time to read the absolute titles yet, which I know is crazy, but I can't wait for the holiday break. I'm gonna be binging through. But yeah, Absolute Issue Superman 2, or Absolute Superman Issue 2. I don't know, like, those look like Peacemaker. So I know I actually really like Peacemaker. Of course, he's like, you know, a character I didn't really know, I knew of, because I knew he was one of the Charleston characters that the comedian was based off of. But, you know, I didn't know much about him until they recently, you know, that's kind of what happens. They introduce somebody in the movies and then they're everywhere. But I'm not complaining. I like it, but, you know, already in a reboot and stuff, you know, interesting. But we'll see how it is. And then I have Absolute Wonder Woman issue 2. Now I have the number ones, the first printing number ones on all of these. I just hadn't been, you know, I didn't record it then and stuff, but I have the number ones first print, which I'm a lucky guy. I subscribe to all these. But yeah, I got Absolute Issue Wonder Woman 2. People are saying that this is actually like the best one, and the art is absolutely insane, man. I can't wait to read it. I got Ultimate Spider-Man issue 11. I have the first prints of all these too. Can't wait. Looks like we're finally getting Ultimate Black Cat. I'm behind on Ultimate Spider-Man 2, but I'm about to go through all these. I have read the first couple issues, and they're just, dude, Hickman, man, like, come on. But I need to go back and read. I read the Ultimate Special issue 1 that was in between Spider-Man and Ultimate Invasion. But that's all I read before jumping to Ultimate Spider-Man. I got the trade to Ultimate Invasion, so I need to read that. But I know basically what happens in it, because the issue sums it up, basically. I got okay, this is a big one. Terminator issue 2. I'm a massive Terminator fan. Outside, hey, listen, I'm a Terminator fan. The only Terminator content for me, in my opinion, is fucking T1 and T2, baby. Like, come on, ain't nothing else. No, none of the movies are canon. Don't give a fuck about any of them. I want to watch Terminator Zero though, because I heard it's its own original story that is not the Connor bullshit that keeps going on and on. But I heard that's great. I need to watch it. But anyway, comic books, you can kind of do anything, man. And I'm biased with comics, so whatever. But the reason I'm subscribed is Comic Pop, head of Comic Pop, Sal from Comic Pop, was writing the backups, and I think the first 6 issues, I think he's got 2 pages, or total 10 pages is the story, that are in the first few issues of Terminator. And that's my favorite YouTube channel of all time. Go subscribe to Comic Pop. Here's a little, heads up your way. Not like I have any followers yet or anything, but they're my favorite YouTube channel of all time, man. Love Comic Pop. But yeah, I've subscribed. I also have the first issue of this. Got subscribed, so support my boy Sal. Support that YouTube channel. And then obviously, fucking holy grail right here, I got Absolute Batman issue 2. I can't fucking wait, dude. And he's the Batman who lifts, bro. That's who this Batman is. But yeah, I can't wait, dude. I know the Batmobiles in this got that spool, and it's like literally a fucking it's a freaking, I'm blanking. Why am I blanking out? It's a what's going on with me, bro? Anyway, it's a truck, dude. It's a construction truck. Dump truck. Why am I blanked out anyway? I'm tired. Long weekend. But yeah, that shows up. That's the Batmobile on this. But yeah, man, that's my pull list, bro. That's it for today. But anyway, yeah, give my heads up on Creature Commandos, all that. Get to reading. Anyway, like, subscribe, get the pump, and keep reading. I'll see you later, strugglers.